In a moment that sent shockwaves rippling through the entire National Football League, All-Pro cornerback Jalen Ramsey just dropped a bombshell that has the Dallas Cowboys universe and the entire sports world absolutely buzzing. In a candid, emotionally charged interview that's already gone viral across social media, Ramsey opened up about the idea of playing in Dallas, and what he said has turned heads from coast to coast. The interview, which aired late last night on a nationally syndicated podcast, began like any other. The host casually brought up recent trade rumors swirling around Ramsey, mentioning that Dallas was rumored to be among the interested teams. What followed next, however, was anything but casual. Ramsey leaned in, smiled, and said, "Man, Dallas. That star on the helmet. That's not just a team, it's a legacy. Playing there, that would be something special. That would be historic." Those words lit a fire across NFL Twitter within minutes. Fans, analysts, insiders, everyone was suddenly asking the same question: is Jalen Ramsey trying to get to Dallas? The response from the Cowboys fanbase was immediate and thunderous. Clips of the interview flooded TikTok and Instagram, with fans posting mock-ups of Ramsey in a Cowboys uniform, and speculation erupted across sports radio and television. But the story doesn't end with that one quote. Ramsey didn't stop there. He continued, getting more specific. "I've always admired how Dallas plays with swagger," he said. "That defense, Micah, Parsons, Trevon Diggs, I respect their game a lot. You put us together, and you might just have the nastiest secondary in the league. I'm just saying it would be wild. Wild indeed. Because here's the thing, this wasn't just empty praise. There was a tone in Ramsey's voice that suggested real interest, real thought, and maybe even real conversations happening behind the scenes." When asked whether he had spoken to anyone in the Cowboys organization, he smiled coyly and said, "Let's just say I've got friends in Texas." The clip cut to commercial, and sports talk radio exploded. Now let's pause for a moment and break this all down. Because for those who know Ramsey, the man, the player, the competitor, this kind of talk isn't normal. He's been fiercely loyal to his teammates in Miami. He's fought through injury. He's mentored younger players. But the fact that he was not only open to talking about Dallas, but seemed energized by the thought of playing there, has changed the entire tone of the off-season narrative. Ramsey is under contract with the Dolphins, but insiders say Miami may be open to trade talks if it helps balance their salary cap. The Dolphins have rising costs at quarterback, wide receiver, and across the offensive line. And while Ramsey remains elite, they may view the opportunity to recoup picks or young talent as a smart business move. In fact, sources close to the team say that a few teams have already inquired, and yes, the Dallas Cowboys are rumored to be one of them. So now the question becomes, could the Cowboys actually pull this off? Let's look at the logistics. Dallas has been reshaping its secondary ever since Trevon Diggs went down with a torn ACL early last season. While Darren Bland stepped up in a big way, leading the league in pick sixes and earning Pro Bowl consideration, the Cowboys lacked that second shutdown corner needed to hold off elite passing attacks late in the year. Adding Ramsey would solve that problem instantly. His ability to lock down top receivers, play physical, and blitz from the edge gives defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer a weapon unlike any he's had since his early Vikings days. Pairing Ramsey with Diggs and Bland would form arguably the most dangerous trio of corners in the NFL. And let's not ignore the swagger factor. Ramsey doesn't just play the position, he owns it. His presence brings a sense of dominance that the Cowboys could use, especially heading into a season where expectations are once again Super Bowl or bust. But how likely is this really? According to league insiders, the Cowboys have been doing their homework. One NFC executive told a major news outlet today that Dallas has checked in on Ramsey and is weighing the potential cost. The Dolphins are believed to want at least a second-round pick and a promising young player. That price might seem steep, but Jerry Jones has never shied away from a big-name acquisition, especially when he believes the team is one piece away from glory. The reaction from Cowboys Nation has been nothing short of electric. Fans have taken to Twitter using hashtags like Ramsey to Dallas and Lockdown Texas, flooding message boards and Facebook groups with potential trade scenarios, jersey mock-ups, and countdowns to training camp. Even some current Cowboys players have chimed in. Micah Parsons tweeted just one emoji. Trevon Diggs posted a photo of Ramsey from his Florida State days with the caption, "Say less." And CeeDee Lamb, he reposted the interview clip with 3 words, "Let's make history." Clearly, the locker room would welcome Ramsey with open arms. The culture Dallas is building fast, physical, unapologetic fits Ramsey like a glove. He thrives in high-stakes environments. He lives for the spotlight. And in Dallas, the spotlight never turns off. Now here's where things get even more interesting. Ramsey went on in the interview to drop one final line that has left analysts speechless. When asked what it would feel like to win a Super Bowl in Dallas, he didn't hesitate. That, he said, would be the greatest moment of my career. Period. Bringing a title back to Dallas. That's football immortality. Immortality. That's a heavy word, but one that carries weight when spoken by someone of Ramsey's stature. It tells you everything about where his mind is. He's not chasing paychecks anymore. He's chasing legacy, rings, moments that define history. And what better place to do that than with the Dallas Cowboys? We've seen what this team looks like with an elite defense. We've seen him come close so close in recent years. But adding Jalen Ramsey could be the missing piece. The game changer. The difference between a divisional round exit and a deep playoff run. Between heartbreak and hoisting a Lombardi trophy. Make no mistake, if this deal goes down, it will be the biggest move of the Cowboys offseason. Maybe the biggest trade in the NFL this year. And based on Ramsey's own words, he's not just open to the idea, he's ready for it. The ball is now in Jerry Jones' court. And if history has taught us anything, it's this: when Jerry smells opportunity, he doesn't hesitate. He pounces. So buckle up, Cowboys fans. Because the next few weeks could change everything. Jalen Ramsey, the star, at Stadium, primetime, Super Bowl dreams. This story is far from over, and based on the sound of Ramsey's voice, it's just getting started. Stay tuned for more breaking updates, exclusive analysis, and every twist and turn in this developing story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts below. Should the Cowboys trade for Ramsey? Would it make them the Super Bowl favorites? You tell us. One thing is clear: Jalen Ramsey just put the NFL on notice. And Dallas is listening.